Oh, they heard the explosion? Oh, shit. She already knows. Now, Levi's not dead, though. We're chill. We're chilling. Oh, my God. Not Zeke, dude.
Zeke.
No, but I still feel bad for him, though.
Yeah, but
Okay, but what about Levi, dude? What about Levi? Don't tell me that's fucking Levi. No, that's not Levi. What the fuck? What the fuck? What in the anti-pregnancy fuck was that? About season 2 intro. That shit was the best intro. When we get to part 3, yeah, I mean, you already know what happens in part 3, but
yeah. No, and literally part 3, it doesn't slow down. Like, I think part 3, I think it's just all fighting.
oh fuck, dude. Oh fuck, dude. Fuck.
Like, literally, like, it is pedal to the metal at this point. Like, there's, like, obviously there's gonna be, like, talking, like, moments, you know? Because you still, like, there's still, you know, things to understand. But, like, in the background, there's gonna be some shit. You know what I mean?
Pixies. Man, if they kill Pixies, I'm gonna stop watching the show. It's that simple. But how long does it take for like the shit to like leave your system though? And he'd probably kill you guys too in the process. Every other word Connie says is huh? Bro, this shit's getting too morally gray for me. Oh, fuck no. Oh! Oh! Okay! Yelena's a real one. Okay!
No, literally. Yelena?
Alright, yeah, please. Enlighten me. Enlighten me. Oh shit, not the euthanization plan. Oh my god. I don't know about that. Like, jokes aside. Hey, brat. Oh! Oh! Bro, what in the double crossing fuck is going on right now? Oh my god, it's the fucking... Oh my god, it's the fucking cart titan, dude. Gabby, don't do shit, dude. Goddamn right, brother. I mean, the founding titan can rewrite people's memories, right? Just make the people of Marley think that, like, we're chill. We're just chill, dude.
You know that he can't fully use the founding.
Because he's not royal blood.
Yeah.
But Zeke is. Took the W, but at what cost? What the? Why? Everyone's fucking joining his side. They don't want to slaughter Marley, though. Oh, you silly, silly child. Excuse me, what? Man, Armin's playing him. Hi there. What?
Royal blood.
I know Zeke's royal blood, but Aaron's not royal blood.
Right.
Oh, if he touched him, it could draw it out. That's right. If you touch someone, oh. Huh? Damn, pointed her right at him. Unless she's pointing behind him. Oh, no, she's definitely pointing at... Oh! Oh, fuck! Fuck yeah! The Jaw Titan. Yeah, you know you fucked up. I knew I saw him in there. That's the theme. That's the theme. Oh. Oh, fuck. They're about to land in the walls. Oh, fuck, no. Nah, bro, that's the attack Titan. Oh, fuck, nah, dude. I feel bad for y'all. I feel bad for y'all. Nah, that was the end of part 1. That's the end?
Yes.
Oh, you guys.
Have to wait like months for the next part.
There you all go. There is my final reaction to Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 1. There is so much to digest here. Okay, I'm going to start with the catalyst of this season, that being Eren. Eren this season, with his declaration of war. You had a whole few episodes of the Marlians and the Middle Eastern, or what were they called? Yeah, they had the Alliance War. That was great and all, but that's irrelevant right now. That was great. It was fun to watch, but that is nothing compared to what that little prologue set up. They went to war, they fought, they beat them. Great. That was awesome to watch. It was a lot of fun. It was very interesting. It was different. We got acclimated to the time jump. We got acclimated to these new characters. We got introduced to Gabby and Falco and all the other candidates to inherit these new Titans. But then we see Eren, who's here in Marley for some reason. And he talks to Reiner, which was one of my favorite parts of this part. It was so cool. His little declaration of war speech, he transforms into his attack titan and just 1v2s Reiner and the Warhammer Titan. That was incredibly badass. That was amazing. It was eye candy to watch. And the Cart Titan. And the Jaw Titan. Yeah, so he was a 1v4, bro. 1v4 these motherfuckers. That shit was so cool. But enough with that. That was great to watch. That was amazing. Then we go to the airship where Gabby and Falco tag along, if you want to say that. And Gabby kills Sasha. She shoots Sasha, and that leads to a whole nother emotional aspect of this part. We see a lot of characters. See, for me, character deaths aren't necessarily sad. What makes me tear up and what actually tugs at my heartstrings is when I see the other characters react to this character's death. Like in season, I believe it was towards the end of season 1, when we see these side characters who we weren't too attached to, they all die. They get wiped out. But then you see this dad say, "Oh, I wrote my daughter her letter. I'm so excited to see her home. Where is she? Like, I'm so excited to see her." That shit right there is what fucks me up. I have to process that first before I feel something. And when I see the other characters feel it, that's what gets to me. And I really felt that. We see her cook, who absolutely loved Sasha. That was Harper. You see that whole dinner scene, and the problem with that too is that there was so much going on. You had that whole scene. You had character development with Gabby saying, "Why don't they hate me? I killed their daughter. I killed their friend." And then you have the whole spinal fluid thing being introduced here. Then you had Eren just fucking walking up out of nowhere like he's just a fucking G. He's fucking God. He can just go where he wants. And then you have the whole thing with the euthanization being introduced here, and it's really hard to process. But the way the show is written, it's easy to process it too. It's hard to process it emotionally to understand that the character we've been following for so long is now being portrayed as the antagonist. I don't think Eren is a bad guy though. And that's what I think the writing is doing so well at, is that no one here is a bad guy. I mean, sure, there's Marlians who are racist and they're bad and those are bad, but I'm saying that the main characters here, no one's bad. They're just antagonists. You understand where they're coming from, and where they're coming from, there's their heart's in the right place. They don't want these people to feel pain. They want this pain and suffering to end. But what they're doing to go about that and euthanizing all these people and just preventing more Eldians from being born, that's wrong. And that's not okay. And I love that so much. I love when there's morally gray stuff, because to me, Eren's right. I think the fucking what are they called? The Jaegerists, the cultists over here, they're right. the pain and suffering in this world is fucked up, and I get that, but what they're doing to go about that is not okay. And I fucking love when a villain is written that way. I love it when you can understand where they're coming from. When a good person becomes the antagonist, or the protagonist becomes the antagonist, I'm just a sucker for that. I love that to death, and I'm excited to see that develop into part 2. I'm very shocked with what they did here. There's so much to unpack here, but is there anything you want to talk about that perhaps I missed? Because there's so much shit. There's so much shit that happened here, and I'm sure I missed something that I haven't talked about, but maybe you want to bring up something I probably didn't mention.
I will say, like, Gabby's character, she's supposed to be, if you think about it, she's supposed to be like the female version of Aaron, like how they're like so quick to fight and so quick to like kill and so quick to like
make decisions and be brash.
Yeah, and like just like their ideology, she's like supposed to be like mirror to him almost. But like her, I think she has one of like the best character developments in the show, because at the start, and probably even now, I'm still a Gabby hater. Like Gabby was so freaking annoying, especially like in this first part. But like you can already see that there's glimpse of like her like thinking about like what she's been taught, and like developing her character instead of just spewing out Marleyan, like, what do they call it?
Propaganda.
Yeah, propaganda.
Yeah, and something else I want to talk about is the first few episodes, you leave off on a really strong spot. And the first few episodes of season 4 open up with characters that are brand new. And you're like, why are we here? What the fuck? Why do I care about these characters? And I don't have any complaints for this season because the pacing was phenomenal, and the writing and just setting up these characters. And my favorite aspect of this season isn't the action, it's not the animation, it's the fact that you're experiencing these new characters, right? And you're like, what is the point of this? I want to see our main characters. I want to see Aaron and Armin and Mikasa and Pixies and all these great characters, and Levi. And you just see Aaron in the background sitting. He's just sitting there injured, and you're like, huh? And at first you don't realize that's Aaron, but then they start introducing that and they start weaving everything into the plot, and that was just masterfully done. It made everything worth it. It made everything tie in. And even when it wasn't, focusing on Aaron and all that, it was still interesting. I was still invested in what was going on, and I just have to commend the writing here. This entire 16 episode arc was masterfully written. It was masterfully animated, and every single episode I was captivated. Every single episode, if I leave an episode going, I want to see what happens next right now, it was a good episode to me. And I felt that way every single episode. And that's why I'm worried about wrapping up this show so quickly, because I know I'm going to be stuck in the boat to where I can't just binge the next episode. And that's what I'm worried about. That's going to suck. I know for a fact part 2 is going to end off on a cliffhanger. And I know all of you are probably suffering with that cliffhanger, but I'm not there yet. And I'm very sad to get there. But I have one more part left. I really enjoyed part 1. The intro and outro are bangers. I'm excited to see the banger of an intro that I heard was in part 2. The poster for season 4 part 2 is phenomenal. I've seen that poster before, but actually understanding the context behind it is a little bit more intriguing. It's a little bit more engaging, and that's pretty much my summarization for how I feel this part. There's so much to talk about, and I can't talk about all of it in one review because I'm still digesting it, and there's still more to watch, so I don't want to theorize about things when I still have more episodes to get my answers for. But overall, all in all, the last few things I want to say just to wrap this up is it was masterfully written. It was beautifully animated. The music and the soundtrack was top notch as expected when it comes to Attack on Titan. And I'm excited to see part 2. Is there anything you want to add as someone who's already seen it, as someone who's read the manga?
Yeah, I will say that what happened was, I think what did I do? So I watched this first part. I watched like each week, and so each week I saw that to be continued freaking screen, and I was just like, but the episodes feel like they go by so freaking fast.
That's how I felt when I was watching Demon Slayer season 2.
Yeah, and then I sit there and I'm just like, oh my god, and then like the thing that happened with Levi.
Yeah, we haven't even seen Levi yet.
Yeah, you don't see. Yeah, like Levi, you don't even know what the hell happens to him, and you're not gonna see what happens to him for a good hot minute. I literally was just sitting on the edge of my seat, like, not Levi, and I had to wait another week, and then still, I'm like, where the fuck is Levi? And so that's
And Zeke.
why yeah, and Zeke, and that's why I just picked up the manga at the start of
Part 2.
Part 2, because I'm just like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. Like, I need to.
There is one last thing I want to mention is not just the writing for the show and the pacing, but the characters. Zeke, although what he did was wrong, he sold out his family. Seeing his backstory, it just, you feel for the character. I love Zeke as a character now. He is one of my top 3 characters of the show, not because I like him or not because I support him, just because of the way he was written. I'm like, I get it. I completely understand where you're coming from. I get where your motivation is. I get why you sold out your family. I get why you're like, I love character. Like I said, I'm a sucker for characters who are well written and villains who aren't just bad just to be bad.
Just gonna say, like, the way that they tie in everything, I guess it goes with the pacing, but the way they like weave and tie in everything is just so beautiful.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Let me know what your favorite moment was from this episode or this arc or any episode in this arc down in the comments below. And if you want to see more videos like this, more reactions to anime, I got Demon Slayer that's going to be coming out, Jujutsu Kaisen probably, and of course Attack on Titan. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my first reaction to Attack on Titan, the final season, Part 2.
Subscribe to HaynesVisuals for some more unfreaking believable content.